Because when
Music.
you hear music going on, you don't really think anything's bad. Most of the time, if you make the music sound light enough and enough of a childish kind of feel to it, you're not gonna think twice about it. It's a childish song. No one's gonna think anything about the lyrics.
So let me give them a little history real quick on the music.
Hmm.
Music, it's been said that music is either the only thing or one of the only things that can enter your subconscious mind without your permission. And I believe it. I believe it because simply because you can be in a car and you can just keep hearing a song. You say, I don't like that song. Next thing you know, you singing it. You ever had that happen, Merlin?
I have.
Yeah, you just be like, "Ah, this ain't nothing." I don't like it. Next thing you singing it. I remember when Kanye West first came out. Thought it was weird. I didn't like it. Then one day, I started liking it. So you be careful with that music. Please be and have your kids because you know how they do. They learn that music. They be chanting this, not chanting. I don't want to say chanting. They be singing the songs over and over and over and know every word, but they can't say the ABCs.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, but it look like Buster Five know all the cricket cartoons. He the cartoon cartoon
Hey,
professional.
once your eyes are open to it, you will start seeing things that you will want to not see it anymore.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. The Wiggles, Bernie. Yeah, Bernie came out early. Teletubbies. You said some of these before, Arthur. Tinky Winky. No, I mean, come on now. Tinky Winky is that's telling in itself. Tinky Winky. You know. Hey man, you know what? Going off a little bit. Now this time I'm going off just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Didn't we talk about doing a show about Flip Wilson before?
We did actually a
And
couple
then
of days
now
ago.
it keeps showing up in the comment section.
Yeah,
Okay, y'all, you win. Next week, Flip Wilson is on.
and we're gonna flip the switch on Flip Wilson.
Yeah, we're gonna flip the switch on Flip Wilson. Okay, but I'm sorry, your take on the music. What you have on the music again?
So with music, and you're right, it does indeed get into your subconscious without you knowing. But not only that, listen, um, God made music for a specific purpose, and it has the transcendent value it does because of what its intended purpose was. It was for worship. It was supposed to carry your soul to a place where you're not thinking about the trials, the soul, I mean, the body, the flesh. You're in that place where you're communing, right? That was the original intent. And of course, perversion entered and it would take that, anything that was meant for good, to make it evil. So you have a innate attraction to music already, and it harkens to a specific point in you that can be malleable both for good and for evil. And with that being the case, people can easily take it and make it for the worst possible thing. Um, so that is why they end up using music. It's intentional, because they know exactly what they're doing. You will listen to it because one, it's catchy. If you listen to modern day rap, it's catchy, and before you know it, you're saying the N word. You slip up saying it, or you're
Yep.
talking about shooting, and you ain't realizing that it's that violent, and you're just singing it because the beat's gonna carry you through. Like I watched a patient that had Alzheimer's, old black man, right? Couldn't barely talk, and they played some jazz from back when he was a child. And instantly, this man came out of his catatonic state and was singing. And as soon as the music was done, he could communicate and talk about his life history and how when he was young and what he used to do. And after about a few hours, it all dissipated and he went back to his catatonic state.
Wow.
Music did that. It evoked in him that whole idea of waking up. It's what it does.
Well, look how good music worked for exercising and working out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get that music going. Maybe I need to play some after the show. I need to get me some music going and get the pumping and doing something. I saw a comment. What was it? What was it? What was it? What was it? Man, they go so fast, and my brain be going. Oh, here it is. It made me think about this. You can play. We need. You know what, Marlon? Maybe we should do that too. You can take certain songs. Remember they used to have the vinyl. What they call the big vinyl things, the
Hmm.
vinyls, and they scratch on them.
Hmm.
You can take some of those music and play them backwards, and they
Backwards.
talk.
Yeah. There's subliminal
You ever
messages
did that?
backwards. Yeah.
I've done that before. I've heard start to smoke marijuana. Start to smoke marijuana. That's the one that's called uh the double Dutch buzz. I forget which one it was, but one of them say that start to smoke marijuana. One say worship the devil. This
Yeah.
guy came. We had a this church I used to go to. This guy came in. I forgot where he was from, but he bought all that stuff in. He showed us. He played it and showed us and broke down that music thing, man. And I was on a mission with that for a long time, and then I start back listening to it again. But when he first did it, it blew my mind. Music is spiritual. Lucifer was the chief cherubim of praise and worship. He perverted it, as is his mo. Yeah, yeah. Music. If you do the wrong thing with it, is dangerous. I know some Muslims don't listen to music.
Most do. Most don't. Yeah.
Yeah, most don't. They got certain instruments or sounds they use, but they don't play around with that music.
Yeah.
But
And like, okay, so with the men's choir, we know that they were singing, right? And we've said before that they hide things in comedy. Comedy. And a lot of things, it's satire, is what they say. Now, I'm going to read you the lyrics since we can't play the song because they might give us a strike because we're going in on them.
Go-
Okay.
wait, hold on. Thank you very much, Dawn Marie
Yeah.
O'Connor.
Thank you.
You guys take on the subjects others avoid. Thanks for your dedication to God and all the truth bombs. Thank you very much. We appreciate that for such kind words. Also appreciate it. Appreciate it.
So the song is "We'll Convert Your Children." Okay, mind you, these are grown men, gay men. If that's not a little bit pedophilic, I don't know what is.
A little bit.
Okay.
Say it again.
Just
Say it again.
just to be honest, if it's not a little pedophilic, now, I mean, come on now. Okay, so we'll convert your children. Here are the lyrics. They call this satire, and they were joking. I'm going to
Yeah, they
read
joke.
all of it, and then I'll stop. Okay, I'll read the whole all of the song, and then we'll stop. We'll convert your children happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. You can keep them from disco, warn them about San Francisco, make them wear pleated pants. We don't care. We'll convert your children. We'll make them tolerant and fair. Just like you're worried they'll change their group of friends. You won't approve of where they go at night. You'll be disgusted when they start learning things online that you kept far from their sight. We'll convert your children. Yes, we will. Reaching one and all. There's really no escaping it, even because even grandma likes RuPaul. The world's getting kinder. Gen Z's gayer than grinder. We're coming for them. We're coming for your children. The gay agenda is coming home. The gay agenda is here. That's a joke, they said. That's a joke. That's satire. Ironically, though, ironically, um, lo and behold, 2 years later, Nickelodeon and Blue's Clues play a drag queen song.
The other joke.
The other joke. And here's that song. Now remember, 2 years apart. One was a joke, and the other one apparently is not is Blue's Clues telling people this, and it's into the tune of da 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 da
Oh, wait a
hurrah
minute. Whose
hurrah.
whose lyrics are those you just read?
That was a San Francisco gay choir.
Yeah. Somebody asked in the comment section.
Yeah, the San Francisco gay chorus. Sorry, let me get their name
Chorus. Yeah,
right
yeah,
before
you're
the
right. Chorus.
yeah chorus.
And they got many of them, by the way. I guess I don't know. One of them called the men's chorus, and they got San Francisco, uh, all kind of places. I
Yeah,
don't. I
it's
can't
yeah.
remember. Yeah, it's,
No one
it's
no one cares about them really. They just trying to stay relevant and trying to get your kids with their pedophilia. So this one is da 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 hurrah hurrah. Okay, so you know the song. Children will sing this because it's catchy. It's like the wheels on the bus go round and round. They even have one for that, but I'm not going to do. So they call it family pride. Okay, families marching one by one, hurrah hurrah. Families marching one by one, hurrah hurrah. Families has two mommies. They love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. The second one has two daddies. The third one has two non-binary. The fourth one has trans. The fifth one have people that pick their parents. The sixth one, ace, buy, and pan. The seventh one, all the families are different, and they showed two different species of animals getting it.
Is this a remix?
Yeah. Um, Next one, number 9. No, 8, sorry. The house is full of kings and queens. I think you can figure out what that means. Number 9, the allies of the queer community. And then finally, love is love, you see, and everyone should love proudly. Happy Pride Month. This is on Blue's Clues today. Nickelodeon happily airing it for kids. They never once mention a heterosexual couple, by the way. They mention every single type of perverse interaction with human beings. Not one mention of man, woman, and child.
So who wrote the song Black Lives Matter?
I could, I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way, it's disgusting because you're putting people on this path to not just perversion, but you're trying to drag children into it, and it's not even be look. It used to be that if a man, an adult, talked to a child in that manner, that was sexual assault and
Yeah,
child
look,
endangerment
that was half of your face getting ripped off for doing that to a child.
and
They
prison time. It used to be prison time.
yeah, yeah. They